Oh boy. Okay, have not fans. This video is about Hannah and her continuous distrust of her daughter. And people brought this up a lot a few episodes ago when Hannah was telling George everything that she knew about potentially why Jim would have Benny's name on a piece of paper and tomorrow's date on it. And the one line that people kept telling me about is like, Jeremy, did you notice when Hannah told George, my son's sister? It's like Hannah still won't even claim Candace as her own. Yeah, it is a dirty move, but then you have to consider in season one, how many times did Candace tell people that her mother was dead? In episode one, she told the Harringtons and the Criers that her mom was dead while her mom was serving them food. This was before they knew that, or drinks. This was before they knew how Candace and Hannah were related. But either way, yeah, this is messed up because this is after these two have seemingly made amends with each other and making things better. But I I'm conflicted on how I feel because in my episode review I was like, wow, I mean, I can see both sides of this coin. It's like you can give the money over to Jim, but that doesn't guarantee Benny's safety. And then I praise Candace's idea of let's go to the hospital. Obviously, it was to rough Jim up to give her brother back. But even if Jim would have agreed to, let's say Hanna wasn't there. Let's say it was just Candace. I don't think she would have I don't think she would have gave Jim the money. She just would have demanded that Benny be released. And that's what I think would have happened, because we later see in episode spoilers, episode synopsis that have been revealed, Candace is going to get Mitch to help and he's going to get his family to get Benny back. So either way, Jim is still not going to have this money even by the end of February. So over the next 3+ episodes, Candace is still going to have this money, which I think is dumb. And I'm not saying Benny should have been kidnapped, and I'm not saying Jim is wrong in what he's doing, but to be somewhat fair, this money should have been returned a long time ago. So going back to Hanna, I did feel kind of some kind of way, like her saying like, are you trying to run some game on me, Candace? Please, no. And yeah, it's like, hang on. Let me look at my notes real quick, because she said something, reputation warrants questions. And to be honest, I mean, I didn't like that. I get it. Like, change is the proof is in the pudding, and Candace at this moment isn't really doing too much to make Hanna not think of her in a bad way, but it is a bit annoying to see because those two had made peace, 24 or 36 hours ago? And now they're kind of back at each other's throats over this money thing. Benny just makes things worse than it should be, because like Hanna said, I know your brother wants you to keep that money, but we need to give it back right now. Then in the next episode, Candace just ups and leaves the damn hospital room while Hannah's in there with Jim, which to me shows that she cares more about the money than her brother's safety, because on the damn phone, Benny's there. And if you would have shown Jim, like I said in my video about Jim having Benny shot her, I think that's the video I'd said it in, you got Jim right there. It's like, okay, we get it. The bank isn't open for a few more hours, so you won't see the money in your account until the bank opens. But how about this? Here's my phone. I'm pulling up the bank account right now. You can insert your bank account information if you want, and I can actually go ahead and make the transfer, and then that's that. Let my brother go. Or better yet, hey, guess what? We're at the hospital in your room. We're not leaving this hospital until you release my brother, and I know he's completely safe, and then we'll give the money back as soon as the bank open. Either way, most of these problems in the show could be solved with a civil conversation, but then again, everyone has to get off their one-liners. That's pretty much it. But, oh, sorry. Hit my desk. But I think I don't know. I feel like Hanna lets her emotions get the better of her, and then she starts pointing and blaming and looking down on people, which causes them to be resentful towards her. Just like Jim pretty much has to prove. Jim, Candace, Veronica, so many people got to prove that they're the smartest and most powerful people in the room, aside from just having a conversation with someone. So I don't know. I feel like Hanna and Candace's truce isn't going to last too much longer, especially even if the Malones save Benny from Jim, but then Hanna finds out Candace still didn't give the money back. that is a major reason for Hanna to distrust Candace. And I actually agree with Hanna if that's the case, because let's put it this way. Hanna could actually make a very good argument. Your brother was just kidnapped because you refused to give that money back. Now that you saved your brother from Jim, what makes you think he's not going to try to do this again? Unless the Malones help. So I think that at this point, it is a bit annoying to hear Hanna kind of talk down and assume the worst about Candace. But in some areas, she is actually right about her accusations. So I'm pretty much divided on how I feel about it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Is Hanna annoying you with her, I guess you could say, sounding like a broken record when it comes to distrusting Candace? Or is Candace not doing anything to actually prove her mother wrong? You know the drill. Subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comments, check me out on social media, links are in the description, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.